So, of course, this is awkward.
We're going.
Which is the game we are playing, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm Seth Trav, and this is a game that I got before I got concussed, or around the time of, which is perfect for what we're about to do, because this is awkward. It's a game that begs to be played with friends, and these are some of mine. This is Sarah.
Hi.
Alias T Fox, T Kitsune. You can hear her and I playing through Okami HD currently. And this is, of course, Ashley, who is not versing evil this time. However,
now I'm just being awkward.
She's just awkward.
That's what I'm doing.
Per usual, if you were or would. We will today because we're about to play Awkward together. This is an amazing game. I absolutely loved it when I played with our friend Glenn. Of course, you know him. The way it works is you have to guess how the other person would answer the question. I believe you either press the Y button or the A button. And it looks like the first round goes to Sarah and Ashley. So, Sarah, you are going to have to choose your answer.
So do I not look?
Sarah. No, so this is like choose your answer. Who would rather take on in a battle an alien or a predator?
So Sarah's answering who she'd rather take on in a battle.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the controller goes to Ashley, and you have to guess what she answered.
So it's not going to show on the screen what she's answering?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
so she's supposed to have the controller.
No, you have the controller now because you
To
guess
pick
it.
it.
Yes. You
Oh.
pick it.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. And now, Ashley, you
Now I
guess
have
what
to-
Sarah chose.
Oh,
Now you hand it to her.
okay. So I push A to continue.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you guess which one she would rather take on in a battle. A predator or the alien. Now you're assuming this is standard horror rules from the Alien versus Predator movies. Would she rather have the acid or would she rather get to the chopper?
I just
Which is
feel
very
like...
interesting for you. Now this is hard.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm picking.
I feel like the predator. But I don't know.
Damn
Oh! I guess
You got
right.
it right.
That's why we date.
So you...
Alien's so creepy.
It is, and it's in space. The predator, I feel like you have
But
a
you'd
better
have the
shot.
predator on your side then.
Against Alien? But you're still
Yeah,
in
that's
space.
true.
You'll be in space no matter where you are.
You're hopeless in space. Space horror.
Space horror.
I disagree.
Space horror.
I disagree. I disagree with your answer, Sarah. You're wrong. Not me.
I don't know myself.
You didn't just think it through.
And then it shows you how the rest of the world stacks up, and it seems like the rest of the world would
See?
also rather take on an alien.
So, to be fair, I didn't see the entire Predator movie.
Ever? The whole one? You don't know how it ended?
No. I remember bits and pieces of it. I'm more familiar with the Alien movies. The first one was my favorite.
Actually, to add to that, I don't think I have either.
Oh my god. Who are you
You're
people?
yelling at me!
But I still knew enough.
You have an idea.
You knew enough to make an informed decision.
All right.
Oh, so this is between us.
All right.
Oh.
So you hit the A to continue.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to choose my answer. All
Okay.
right, I'm ready. Let's do this. What would you rather have pierced?
Oh.
Oh, God, that's hard.
Do you have both?
I have neither.
You have neither.
Why are you asking her? You could look at her face.
I'm looking at her face. She could be the either.
Have I never stuck my tongue out at you before?
I don't think. That might have been a first
Yeah, I think it was.
in our years of knowing each other.
Okay, I think
Okay.
I chose.
Okay.
Okay.
So now I have to think which she would rather have pierced.
I'm gonna think about this one too for a second.
You should. I think you should.
I think you would feel better with... Oh, damn it! Why would you rather have your tongue pierced?
There's a reason.
You would be comfortable possibly not feeling taste.
Is that what happens?
I don't know.
Not feeling taste?
Not tasting.
Not tasting taste. Your tongue could go numb. You wouldn't be able to feel the taste anymore.
I don't think that. No.
I don't think that's how it works. But
So why? Why would you go with that?
because I've like, if you're blowing your nose, how do you? And then
no, it hurts. It hurts.
And I've already had so many nose problems that I don't want it anymore. I'd rather just have tongue problems now.
You want tongue problems?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I had a hard time choosing because I know your threshold for pain isn't very good.
It is not.
And you think the tongue is gonna hurt less?
But I remember when we were younger, you liked tongue piercings over nose piercings. But I was torn because I also thought a nose wouldn't be as bad as the tongue. So my gut was tongue, but I was like thinking nose.
It's always better to kiss a dude with a tongue stud.
So that's what you like.
Yeah, that's what I've always said.
Yeah. Yeah. Kiss dudes with tongue studs. How did the rest of the world stack up?
Oh, everyone wants their nose pierced.
Yeah, I'd rather.
See?
I had mine done.
See? I'm a man of the people.
And that hurt, too, when you would have to blow your nose.
Now it's between us.
All right.
Don't screen peek here.
I won't.
Don't peeky.
I'm not peeking.
No peeky.
No peeky here.
Not peeking.
Who probably had a bigger breakfast this morning? Me or you?
I know.
That doesn't seem like a fair thing at all. How is that fair? Take your guess, I guess, at who ate more today.
This isn't a fair question. You guys kind of live in
We live together.
But we didn't. Oh yeah, too. You were sleeping when I left earlier. I'm gonna say you probably said me.
I did say you.
So.
You did eat more. You have breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast guy. I have muffins. I have a bag of mini muffins in the morning. Did the rest of the world say that you had more? Does it know that you're my partner?
I think it just means in general, not love interest.
I think the game knows. I think this game... I think the awkward part of this game is that slowly you realize it knows you.
Oh, it's us again.
So now I have to guess you.
Yes. Choose your answer. What would you prefer to see make a comeback?
Typewriters or cassettes? That's interesting. Because I don't think you...
I have to think about this one because I don't even know.
Right?
If she doesn't know, there's no way we're gonna know.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Should I help you with this?
No.
Dumb.
No. I think it would be cassette tapes. Oh, why? Why? Why do you want typewriters?
I hate forwarding songs on cassette tapes.
But you would rather have an annoying typewriter.
I like the sounds it makes.
Yeah.
You like the sounds.
And it's nostalgic because of Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Well, the Resident Evil kick is awesome, obviously.
She knows.
Well, fine. That's fine.
What has everyone else said?
Let's see. Cassette tapes or typewriters?
Oh.
Ugh.
I'm still a man of the people.
Who misses
Why?
cassette tapes?
Cassette tapes are making a comeback.
I like skipping songs.
They are.
Though.
New music is coming out on cassette tape.
All right, it's you again.
Alright.
Choose your answer.
I'm gonna choose my answer. What job would you rather have? Oh, Jesus.
I feel like that's kind of easy.
Yeah, it really is.
All right.
Although I would still like to see a pay scale.
All right. Are we going to give our answers? I'm going with toilets.
Really?
Yes.
I would go with telemarketing.
I
would you want to
feel
clean a
like
toilet?
Ashley hates dealing with people.
Really? Oh! You'd rather clean a toilet than talk to a person.
I cleaned toilets for a while.
Well, yeah, but
housekeeper.
I would rather sit on the phone than scrub a toilet all
Yeah,
day.
because you like talking.
I could talk.
That's talking and you're trying to sell something.
Yeah.
I hate those
This
things.
would make her super anxious.
I can get that.
Cleaning toilets, I'll be in peace. Everybody
Yeah.
will leave me alone.
Exactly.
I'll use a lot of bleach. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
got it.
You can
Sometimes you
pass
have
out
to pick
from the
up poop
bleach.
on the floor. That's fine. Whatever. Sometimes you gotta clean vomit out of a sink. That's fine.
The trick is to breathe through
does
your
happen.
mouth and not your nose.
Yes.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It makes a day interesting when also you deal with like a phantom pooper who poops in a shower, you know?
The phantom pooper.
You can play
Yes.
detective, so that's fun.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
Who pooed in the shower?
Yeah, exactly.
Today.
We still don't know.
And
to
you
this
just
day,
look at every kid.
we don't know who pooped in the shower at the campground.
It went unsolved, and we love cold cases.
Yeah.
So.
All right, it's you.
Here we
two.
go. What's us say?
These questions aren't as bad as I thought they would be.
Do you like to try new foods?
You
Wow.
are such a foodie.
Oh, I mean,
This game knows you.
yeah,
Giving us softballs for you.
a little bit.
Yes.
I mean, yes. I feel like this is a perfect time to tell the story of how I did have an ex-girlfriend who said she had no interests or hobbies
This one.
ever. No interests or hobbies whatsoever. And I said to her, "You like to eat, don't you?" And she said, "Well, I don't make a habit of it." like that's just nothing. Nothing
I
you
feel
do.
like it's everyone's habit, though.
It is.
It has to be for you to be alive.
It
Yeah.
is. You have to
It's
eat.
like an automatic habit.
And she had just named like 3 restaurants she wanted to go to, and I'm like, we just ate at somewhere new, and we just talked about going somewhere new to eat. Like, that's an interest. I say eating is an interest of mine. Yeah. Am I not allowed to say it's an interest or a hobby? My hobby is eating. That sounds sad when I say it out loud, but I still consider it a hobby. So here is our familiarity rating. How well do we know one another?
Wait,
I don't understand.
how does this read? Wait, so it's just all 50-50?
Which is
We don't know each other very well.
we
I
half
was-
know each other.
We half know
guess.
each other.
We know half of everything.
We know each other
I know
as
half
well
of
as
you.
colonialists, it would seem.
What, do you,
Why
yeah,
is he
what
sh-
does that picture mean?
Is he like going to punch the guy?
Just very...
But he also looks like he's smiling, too, so it's kind of like a playful punch.
Why I
You...
Yeah, that fits us.
I think so.
And there's a
That
woman
works.
like hiding behind the shade, just glancing over.
Round 2. Fight!
All right,
Alright.
it's me.
Gonna be me.
Choose your answer. At what age did you stop believing in Santa Claus?
Oh,
Over, under. Over, under 8. Ooh.
All right. Test our friendship with this
I
one.
know.
Oh.
I don't have a specific memory of when we had the Santa Claus
Yeah,
conversation.
So I don't really either, but there is like a moment when I remember discussing it, and I think
The validity.
I'm
of
gonna
Santa
I'm gonna
Claus.
use that moment. I use that as my point.
When you looked
of
at her
reference.
and you were just like, hey, come on.
Well,
Something's
damn
up.
it.
Under 8?
I want to say it was like 8, 7, like around there. So it's not really a good question. I remember discussing it in elementary school. And
That's
it was
a
before
frame.
fifth grade, so yeah, that's under 10 at least. I want to say like 3rd grade maybe.
A lot of people thought under 8 as well.
Yep.
That's
All right.
that's
That makes sense.
sad.
I remember the
I feel like that's sad.
The specific, like, where I was exactly when I found out Santa wasn't real.
Do you?
I was at the top of my steps because I had just ran up them to yell at my mom and ask her whether he was real or not. Because I had enough.
So angry.
I had enough.
You just had it.
And like I knew he wasn't real, and I just needed the confirmation. So I ran up those steps. I was at the top of them. I'm like, Mom, give it to me straight. And she's like, okay, but you can't tell anybody else in your class. And that's when I knew.
Oh, I thought she was gonna be like, can't tell anyone else in your
You
family. I'm
can't
like, you were
tell
an only
anyone.
child then.
You can't. No one can know.
No, it was the classroom she was worried about because she didn't want to get like angry parents calling her.
The kids can never know.
Yeah, I just remember it being elementary school at a lunch table.
Do you believe you're a tidy person? I think I know you well enough to know that you don't think you are. The way I've seen you make soap and the amount of bubbles you've created.
What does that mean?
Doesn't that mean clean though?
Oh, you've happened to create many a mess.
I was gonna say, I said yes.
Why would you say yes?
Because I am a tidy person.
She is.
You clean up when we come over.
For what do I clean? What do
Why-
I not clean up?
I don't know.
Her place is clean. She likes smelly things.
Is that tidy? I guess that's tidy. I don't know. I'd hoped you wouldn't have guessed that. I'd hoped you were just like, no, I slob it up a bit. That's fine.
I mean, sometimes I do, but not when I compare myself to like.
Again,
The
though, I am a
general
man of the
average
people.
Person.
I continue on with the rest of the world.
That's fun.
I'm a man
I am an
the people.
outcast.
I can't look. Which bad habit are you more likely to be guilty of?
Ah.
What is jiggling leg?
This.
Restless leg syndrome.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, I dig for gold frequently.
I call you out a lot on it.
We both know I pick my nose. It's something I do.
Sometimes you have
And
to.
again, the people... Oh, no. Other people won't admit to it.
I'm jiggling leg.
She's jiggling her leg currently.
I feel it.
For a minute.
Yes.
All right, it's me and you again.
There we go. Choose your answer.
Who do you find it easier to lie to? I feel like I shouldn't be thinking about this as long as I am.
Yeah. Your boss. You mean you? Aren't you your boss?
Or the pastor.
Oh.
That's
my
right.
God.
A man of God is your boss.
Good thing I don't really swing that way.
Huh.
Swing that way religiously.
Hey.
Hey!
That's
Why'd
good.
you give this to me?
Oh, I don't know. I figured. Hoping.
Yeah, people.
It is
Yeah,
much
that-
easier to lie to your boss.
It really is. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Can't look. Ooh, it's getting windy outside.
Should transgender people be able to use whichever bathroom they wish?
See, that's interesting. I think that's interesting.
I feel like this one's super obvious.
Yeah.
Ashley's a good person. She's not a jerk.
The way I interpret that question is, can they just go into whichever bathroom they want whenever they want?
Oh, well, that is.
To me, if that's how you interpret the question, I say no. I say you should go into whichever sex you identify as.
You do have.
You can't just have free reign of going into whichever bathroom.
So you're getting worked up over the wording.
Yes, because I don't feel like you should be able to be like, oh, well, there's a line.
I feel like
Here.
we
Or
know
the men's
we're
room is so filthy this
we
time.
know what it's implied.
So no.
I think we
Like-
kind of read between
like
the
that.
lines.
Well,
on that
no.
one.
Well, no. That's the point of awkward. It makes the discussion
Okay.
awkward.
I don't. Well, okay. Should transgender people be able to use whichever bathroom they wish? See, yeah.
Say the way I interpret that is I can just go wherever, whenever, because I'm transgender. There's a line this time. I'm going to the dude's room.
Nah, I still don't.
Or the dude's room is disgusting this time. I'm going to the ladies' room.
You're making a thing of it.
You're making a thing, Seth.
Because it's
You're
funny.
making a thing.
Is it?
I think it's funny.
It is interesting. Though.
Wait,
It is
who this?
interesting.
Is it you and Ashley?
Yes, it is. Would you be comfortable dating someone who smokes?
I know this one.
Do you?
I do. We talked about this.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not.
Like-
I don't.
But you.
I don't want to smoke. I don't want to smoke at all, and I keep trying to quit.
So being around someone
Who
Who
smokes?
also smokes
would make him not want to quit.
It's more difficult. It's much more difficult.
Well, I learned something about you today.
Yes. Yes. I keep going through these like couple days off, you know?
And then you get super stressed.
Yes.
And
This concussion.
Wow, that's
It's 50-50. You know, people are very split on the issue. You know?
Oop, how'd we do? How'd we do?
Our fingers are much closer to touching. Oh,
oh,
no.
now they're pulling away.
Oh, it's this
Hey.
one again.
Oh.
Oh.
So Sarah knows us much better. I still know everybody 50. And Ashley doesn't know anybody.
I don't know shit.
Ashley's very confused about the people
That
here.
smoking one threw me off.
Yeah,
did.
That was it. Oh,
Okay.
it's late. All right. Would you be willing to donate a kidney to an aunt, uncle, or cousin?
Your aunt, uncle, or cousin?
To an aunt, uncle, or cousin.
So, like, any of them?
Anybody.
That's hard, because I don't remember you being particularly close to any of them.
See, that's the problem. Oh.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Nah. Probably nah.
I might
Maybe.
might have to.
Oh!
I was gonna say it feels very loaded because right now at this very second, without the guilt, my answer is no.
Yeah, I don't...
Unless I was dead.
Oh, yeah, that makes
See?
sense.
I'm an organ donor if I'm dead.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
But only if I'm
Only
already
if
dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's such a hard one to answer because there's not that's the only information you're given.
You gotta interpret it as you would.
Yeah.
As you would with a bathroom question.
My answer could be different given the situation. So
Most of the world would say yes.
Just rub that in there.
But that's
rub that in
fine.
there.
Most of the world is full of people who would lie about it or would do it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Most people would just straight lie to you about it,
It'd be really awkward playing this with your cousin or other family
right?
member.
My cousin would feel so bad.
So, no, do not play this game if you are not willing to donate
It could
your
get
kidney to them.
awkward.
Oh!
Oh, Ashley, choose your answer.
Okay, I'm choosing it. Do you think it's irresponsible for people who are unemployed and living off government benefits to have children?
Like new children or already have them? Like,
I
I'm
would
going to
say
make a
that
child now.
more, yeah, having more children. Doesn't matter what children you already have.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Common
I
sense.
think. I
Common
think,
sense.
right? Like, you already don't have any money. Why are you going to add more money?
Yeah.
Right? Like, you can't afford that. I know I can't afford things now, and I need help. You know?
Yeah.
I
Everybody
still
else
think
thinks
that's situational though, because I was thinking, I'm like, well, what if she was pregnant and then they both lost their jobs like months later, and then
I
they
mean,
had to
that's-
go on
Yeah,
government
that happens.
assistance.
That definitely happens. If you could only save the life of one, who would you choose?
Wait, who's this? Is it me and you?
Yes.
Or,
Oh, man.
Yeah. Real easy, people.
you hate people.
Yeah, I don't know you. I'm sorry, bro. But, like, I know my pet. I don't know you.
I would save my pet because he's the best pet. He's a good boy.
I don't know you. There's a strong possibility you gave me a bad look just for holding the door open for you. At Wawa. That's a very strong possibility. Oh, you didn't hold it. You gotta wait to see. We didn't get to see our final familiarity.
Mine was above 50.
Mine was 78.
I think mine was 67. So we did see it.
So, yeah, we
We did all see it. Another awkward encounter for this game of awkward, ladies and gentlemen. So this is how it plays. There are much more awkward questions available. Maybe we'll play another round at some point in time. But until next time, be sure to always practice what you preach.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.